Well, good evening. And I was actually born with dementia, but it seems to be getting better now, I think. And once again, some more W.C. Fields quotes. He had a lot of classic quotes, and I promise that I won't do any more of these, though I think I've exhausted them at this point. Number one, from the movie My Little Chickadee, while waiting to be hung at the end of the movie, they ask him if he has one last request, and he says, I'd like to see Paris before I die. Philadelphia will do. Number two, anyone who hates children and animals can't be all bad. Number three, horse sense is the thing that a horse has which keeps it from betting on people. Number four, hell, I never vote for anybody. I always vote against. Number five, I never drink water. That's the stuff that rusts pipes. Number six, if I had to live my life over again, I'd live over a saloon. Number seven, I like children fried. Number eight, the best cure for insomnia is to get a lot of sleep. Number nine, now don't say you can't swear off drinking. It's easy. I've done it 1,000 times. Number 10, some things are better than sex and some are worse, but there's nothing else exactly like it. And number 11, sleep, the most beautiful experience in life except for drink. And number 12, I don't know why I ever come in here. The flies get the best of everything. And I have to go on a trip according to our priest since he claims that I have to go to Purgatory. I have no idea how to get there or even where it is. And it didn't show up on Google Maps either. Plus, you have to plan to go on trips like this, such as what's the climate like, who flies there, do they have beaches, restaurants, and resorts, I hope. How much money will I need, what should I expect? But I'll let you know how I make out. And I thought it a bit strange that my wife met me in Sean's on Worcester Street in New Haven. It was supposedly a mob joint and it was always packed. She must have been looking for a sexy Italian guy, but she settled for me. Big mistake. She regrets it to this day. And now for some quotes from Yogi Berra. And his quotes are out there. You'll never hear comments like this anywhere. These are doozies. Number one, the future ain't what it used to be. Number two, it ain't over until it's over. Number three, you can observe a lot just by watching. Number four, it's like deja vu all over again. Number five, baseball is 90% mental, the other half is physical. Okay. Number six, we made too many wrong mistakes. I don't know where he comes up with these. Number seven, when you come to a fork in the road, take it. Number eight, nobody goes there anymore. It's too crowded. Number nine, you should always go to other people's funerals, otherwise they won't come to yours. That's thoughtful. Number 10, you better cut the pizza in 4 pieces because I'm not hungry enough to eat 6. Number 11, pair up in threes. Yes, pair up in threes. Number 12, it gets late early out there, and he was referring to playing on the road, which still doesn't help to clarify this. Number 13, why buy good luggage? You only use it when you travel. Number 14, never answer an anonymous letter. If the world were perfect, it wouldn't be. Okay. Number 16, I always thought the record would stand until it was broken. Number 17, you've got to be very careful if you don't know where you're going because you might not get there. Number 18, love is the most important thing in the world, but baseball's pretty good too. And the finale, number 19, and I think this is the funniest one. I never said most of the things that I said. Only Yogi. A quote from the writer Italo Calvino, one of my favorite writers. Now, I have to say that my first reaction when I see the statements of a scientist incline toward the poetic is distrust. One of the first fundamental principles of our intellectual education insists that science should appear with a rugged and unadorned face. If what I consider a poetic suggestion jumps out from the results of science's impassive proceedings, I welcome it. But I have to be the one who discovers it. If science itself says that to me, do you see how poetic I am? That's not for me. In fact, it's my impulse is to reject it. And I really botched that one up, but anyways. And this one is from Michel Serres, writes, finally, day breaks over things that I can't predict, as I cannot predict myself. Only a stone, a celestial body, a fool can sometimes be predictable. Finally, day breaks over a circumstantial, differentiated, risky, improbable world, as concrete, multicolored, unexpected, and yes, beautiful as the one I see, feel, touch, and admire. And one leg of the world always slips back when the other pushes forward, and I'm out.